Harvard Law School. Thank you for coming to talk to us today. It was a great lecture. Some say AIIB is, in some sense, China's stepping stone towards possibly undermining U.S. dollar's position as a reserve currency and preparing itself as the new reserve currency for the world, or at least a competing alternative. I'm curious about your response to such arguments.
Oh, I think I don't think the AIIB is a step towards replacing the US dollar as the global reserve currency. It's actually the Chinese basically using the AIIB on the one hand to find a use for the money that they have, and on the other hand, there's also a demand in Asia for more infrastructure. Even the ADB has estimated that Asia needs $7 trillion of infrastructure, and that's what it's using its money for. But at the same time, I do agree with you also that the Chinese have begun thinking about how long can they rely on the US dollar as the global reserve currency. Because traditionally, the reserve currency is always the reserve currency of the world's #1 economic power. Now, China is not yet in nominal terms the #1 economic power, but within 5 years, 10 years, depending on your guesswork on what the rates of growth will be, China will become the world's #1 economic power, let's say within 10 years. And then in that world, if you have a world in which China is the #1 world economic power and the US dollar remains as the global reserve currency, that will be a major global contradiction. So it's actually better for us now to find a solution to that global contradiction before it becomes a big problem, because this will definitely be a big problem 10 years from now.